Good morning and welcome to Akureyri, Iceland. We are on the the north side of Iceland. It's a beautiful day. I mean, this is the stuff they always tell you, that, Iceland's green and Greenland's ice. But as you can see here, it's extremely green. We're getting into late May and everything's blooming as if it were Europe or North America, and we're way up in latitude still, and yet it's just gorgeous here. It's supposed to get up to 70 today. So yeah, it's just amazing what this part of the world has to offer. There's still a couple more stops in Iceland after this, but it's just extraordinary. And then over here, which is where the town proper is, there's all this industry, which is normal around ports, but still all kinds of greenery amongst all those houses. And then their harbor over there. So we'll see how much of this we can see. We're not far from the Godafoss. That is the waterfall, one of the big waterfalls here. It's about 19 miles from this spot, and it's one of the ones that most people really should see when they come to Iceland, because that's really one of the main attractions, is the waterfalls and hot springs and all that. So let's see what they got. All right. This will give you some sense of where we're at. Once you get into town, which is basically that right there, there's a beautiful harbor, and then tons and tons of free space. It's as open as can be. I've got to stay ahead of some people so that we don't get in each other's way with filming. I'm still fascinated. I watched somebody, before I did this, I watched somebody set up a tripod and take a ton of pictures of themselves in really odd poses in front of all this stuff. So there must be something about us that we really like. The main thing we like, hello, is it's taking pictures of ourselves. Anywho, beautiful place. Headed up to that church in the distance, botanical gardens behind it. As you can see, there's lots of beauty here to enjoy. Not nearly as many people. There's a lot more people than the last one. I think it was something like just over 500 residents right now in the last place we stopped. And here, many more than that. So it's a much bigger place. Let's go see it. How about that camera work, huh? Editing, amazing. Yeah, for those of you watching, you're dealing with like the least capable photographer, editor, and unfortunately all those people are me. But hopefully it gives you a general idea of the place. This is the big church. As I said before, everybody's got one, not just because it's the West is Christian, but there's some kind of a mosque or something everywhere, just because that's the center of culture. So it's just nice to see these places. Hard to film around. One of the things to get back to that I've left off for a bit is the role that these kinds of things play in the sense of who we are, how we think and all that. The unifying effect that religion has on us is extremely important in ways that sometimes secular thinkers don't recognize. Even the notion, I mean, whether a particular deity exists or not, there's, or is God, whatever you want to put it, there's a significant role that plays in sort of getting everyone to acknowledge that they're all part of something larger than themselves. And really in a way that just mere talk about being part of the same universe doesn't quite get at. We want to be part of some large mind or something very much like ourselves. I'll let these folks say it. You get the idea. All part of one big happy something or other. And there's no real us versus them until you get a bunch of us's trying to be the only us. Then you got trouble, or can. But a place like this, it's hard to get too upset about things. I guess that's what they're talking about right there. Everybody loves their town. Everybody loves their people. Beautiful downtown Akureyri. right, that's it from Akureyri. Beautiful place. Far less snow on those mountains than there normally is this time of year, so I hear. And statues commemorating these rugged people from back in the day. Beautiful panorama. I might be able to see better than you can, given the limitations of technology. It's just beautiful out here. So, if global warming does turn out to be as prevalent as most people think, then places like this could become quite temperate and even more enjoyable than they are now, if that's possible. So, yeah, and there's the obligatory soccer pitch down there. Be used a lot more as the weather changes. But for now, that's it.